what I want to talk about today is really the basis of becoming super successful in this world. Um, I can tell you that since I've learned this way of thinking and have been passing it along to you and seeing you guys use it and progress and take over the circumstances of your life with real intention, intentional thinking, it's been freaking amazing watching you go. It's super inspiring. I just said that and got shivers right now from just thinking about the obstacles and the things that you guys are doing out there. The courage that you're deciding that you're going to create in your body and go out there and just do it. The courage. And then you have thoughts that you're choosing to think intentionally and going out there and freaking doing it. It's so inspiring. It's so exciting. And this way of thinking that I've been teaching you, I've been obviously doing it myself. That's the only way that you can actually really understand something is if you do it yourself a lot, if you start to really take it on and even teach it to other people. So feel free to take this and teach it to other people, because guess what? Who wants to feel great on set when they're on set, when they're doing new things? Everybody. Who wants to stay calm in the storm? Who wants to respond properly when things happen out there? On set, off a set, just stuff. We all do. Everybody's got pain in their lives. Everybody's got difficulties in their lives. Everybody wants a great life. Everybody's looking for a career, wanting to make more money, wanting to find the love of their life, wanting to create relationships. Right? We all do. So that's the whole world needs this kind of training. And I'm really grateful that I'm able to teach this to you, and then you guys teach me as well, as we all go along this journey together. How to feel better, which is what most of us want. Why do we want to feel better? Why are we talking about feelings? Everything that you do is because of how you think that it will make you feel. Everything we do is about feeling good. And we are not taught how to feel good. So what we do is we go out into our environment and we try to change our environment in order to feel good. We think that, okay, when I get in the film industry, that's when I'm going to feel good. That's why I'm going for the film industry, because I want to feel good. I want to feel like I matter. I want to feel good. When we look for somebody to be with, the love of our life, we are doing that because we want to feel good. How we think that we're going to feel when we get that. We want to see ourselves on the silver screen because we want to feel good. There's nothing wrong with that, but it gives us a lot of power if we realize that that's what is motivating us, to feel good. We want to buy a new car because of how it will make us feel. When we buy a house, we're going to feel amazing. When you get that role, you're going to be so happy. So a lot of us times as humans, we are attaching our happiness to external things. So we go out into the world and we try to change our environment so that we can be happy. We get into the film industry so that we can be happy. Right? And then when we get these things, then we'll be happy. Oh, I know this is so true for myself. This is instantly what's happening in our minds. When I look at my Facebook ads and I have a good price there, I'm like, oh, I'm happy. And it takes me an extra step to go, well, why are you happy? I'm like, I don't really care why I'm happy. It's a good price. I'm happy. But it's very helpful for me to go, oh no, the reason why you're happy is because of a thought that you're having about that circumstance. The price of the Facebook ad, it does not make me happy. It's my thought about the price. So I'm like, oh, I can do this. This is going well. I'm doing well. That's what makes me happy. The thought is what makes me happy. And when something happens that doesn't go my way, like all of a sudden they need something and I don't have it or I can't find it, and then all of a sudden I feel like, holy shit, I feel nervous. I feel frustrated. It's very helpful for me to go, I don't feel frustrated because this thing happened on set. I feel frustrated because of the thought that I'm having about it in that moment. Like, holy shit, you're not prepared. You suck. or you're going to fuck up, or you're going to get fired, or you're going to shame yourself. Something happens so fast. The thoughts are just like, you don't even, it's really hard to see the thoughts. But if we can see these thoughts, this is so important what I'm talking about. Because if you can, I really want to teach you to be able to do this quickly. To be able to see that the circumstances out there, they're not creating how you feel. It's always the thought. All of your power is in the thoughts about the circumstances. The circumstances are neutral. Those are events, things that happen. How you think about it is the whole deal. We may not realize that we can think about it differently to have a different feeling and a different result. Because is it helpful to go like, something happens on set, oh man, I always fuck up. Or, holy shit, I hope I can handle this. That's a good one. Something happens on set you never done before. Holy shit, hope I don't fuck up. Hope I can handle this. Now that's an innocent sounding thought. It's like, well, yeah, I would think that too. I've never done it before. But let's just look at the impact of, holy shit, I hope I can handle this. How does that make you feel? Probably hopeful. Maybe scared. Okay, from that feeling of scared is how you're showing up there on set. Holy shit, I hope I can handle this. I hope they hope they don't see that I'm newer at this, that I don't know what I'm doing. I hope that I have thought of everything. Okay, those are more thoughts. But from that scared feeling is how you're showing up on set, and then the result is that you're just reacting to the thought, holy shit, and you're making yourself come across like, holy shit, I hope I don't fuck. You're actually making yourself kind of fuck it up. The thought's producing the result. And here's the scary thing about it. Is when the thought is a disempowering thought and it creates a result that's not great, it gives you more evidence for another thought that's just like that one or that same one. Because it's like, see, I told you I keep fucking it up. The thought produces a result, and then you think that, hey, that's more evidence for that thought is correct. When in fact that thought created that result. This is a great realization to have. Because then you'll start to look at your thoughts. And you'll be like, okay, I don't need to be always thinking like how I have in the past. Those are knee-jerk reactions, knee-jerk thoughts. When we have our feelings coming from the circumstances out there, we get exhausted because we're basing our happiness on something that's happening out there that we often can't control. And so that impacts the state that we are living in, the state that we are being out there. Wanting, hoping, wishing. Not great for making results frickin' happen. So when we keep tying how we feel to things that are outside ourselves, we have no power. It's like we're on this hamster wheel of looking for stuff to happen so that we can feel good. So when you're doing this program and you're like, you do your magic list and maybe you reach out, you don't hear anything, and then you feel sad. You think that you feel sad because they didn't respond back to you. But you actually feel sad because of your thought about them not responding back to you. So you're up and you're down and you're all over the place. And that state is like out of control. It has no certainty. I'm not at effect of my life. I'm not creating my life. So we might accomplish something and then we feel good. And we think that we feel good because we got that thing and that's why we feel good. But that's not why you feel good. Why you feel good is because the thought that you had when you accomplished that thing. Oh, now I got this. Oh, now life is going to be good. Oh, now I just showed myself I can do it. That thought made you feel good, not the actual accomplishment. But if you think that you have to always have good things happen in order to feel good, you'll be always chasing something that is external to you. Something external has to happen outside of you in order for you to feel good. Trying to always change external things will make you feel completely disempowered because you can't always impact and change external things in order to feel good. Things happen, and where we have all of our control is how we think about them. Everything that you want is something that you can create within you. That's awesome. That's your control. Once you realize that everything that you want is something that you can create within you, then you can go out and create all the stuff that you want on the outside. But that's all going to be the gravy. That's not, all the stuff that you're creating out there is not the cause of why you feel good. You've created it within you first. You've created that ability.